I'm up here on this glorious morning to the top of Church Road just to have a look at a bungalow which is very, very interesting. Got plenty of potential, and that's Buccabu. Looking at the exterior here, down towards the garage. It sits... I'll just let the crane go past, actually. It sits in a large piece of land. The front garden is laid to grass and shrubs, as you can see. The land is approximately 55 metres deep by 25 metres wide at the widest. And the bungalow is in two parts. So we have the main bungalow and the annex. First of all, we're going to have a quick look through the annex. Short walk over a gravelled path. And we come all double glazed doors into a tile floored porch. And as I shut the door, you'll just hear the change. It's really peaceful in here. So we've got a large double glazed window leaning towards, there is a front gateway as well. We came in through the car entrance, but there is a front gate and path there as well, looking over the front garden. It is a very large plot, as I said. So then small porch, double glazed door into lounge kitchen diner. Pop in, shut the door. This again is a nice sized room actually. Comfortable settee in here at the moment or two. You'll see fitted kitchen all the way around, television point. Window overlooking the side hedge there. Some lovely spring flowers in the vase there. It is a beautiful morning here on Scilly. As we all know, the sun always shines on Scilly. Well, it's always up there. We can't always see it, but there it is. This room has Roint style on-demand heating. And that's throughout this part of the property as well. You see the door handle there, that was the connecting door through to the main bungalow, which we'll see from the other side later on. But this could be used as a sort of granny annex for older children if necessary, or converted through to become an integral part of the main property again. Short corridor leading down through this part of the unit. Immediately we go into a very nice shower room, again tiled floor, walk-in shower, close coupled WC unit, hand basin, etc, etc, towel rail, and frosted double glazed window overlooking the side hedging. Just spinning around now, you've got a large walk-in shower here. This is pumped off the hot water cylinder as well, so you've got a sort of power shower head together with a rainwater style head as well. Coming back out, turning to our right, we come into the very decent sized double bedroom. I'm have a first look back here, trying to avoid the mirrors. Teddy in the corner there. Yeah, nice sized double bedroom. Again, carpeted throughout here in a sort of neutral grey, which goes with pretty much everything. And just swinging around, this room has plenty of room to put in wardrobes or anything that you wanted. But again, spring flowers in the window here, looking lovely. And we look across the rear extent of the garden, and in the far corner you've got fruit trees in front of us here, and the far corner you can see the hedging, which is the fencing, which is the furthest extent of the land, which we'll go through later anyway, and the edge of the garage there as well. Just looking through at the top area of the garden here, you know, I can see hot tubs, and you know, the possibilities of this property are endless, which you will realise by the time we get to the other side. So heading back through towards the small kitchen diner, lounge diner. this is the annex of Buccabu. Back outside again, we'll move through now to the main part of the bungalow. Again, frosted double glazed window there, popping into a decent sized porch. You can certainly have plenty of room for sort of shoe and boot storage. There's hanging for outdoor coats, etc. here as well. And we come to a single glazed panel door leading into the main part of the property. Again, majority of the property is carpeted with this neutral grey style carpet. It's as good as new, really. It's very good quality. And immediately to our right, we'll go through into the lounge. This room, you'll see we have again the on-demand electric heating for those times when you want a bit of instant heat. Large window overlooking the extent of the front of the property, which is very nice. Looking down to the south there, and just panning around, this is a large lounge. That was the other side of the connecting door that could be reopened if necessary, but actually in this case it makes a very pleasant room. We've got electric. We've got multi-fuel style stove there, so that's wooden and coal if needs be, and not coal but anthracite sort of type of stuff. And we're looking around again. I said large room, fully carpeted, very tidy. Back out to the central corridor, and we've got this little corridor. Let's go round to the left first of all to what was a and could be again downstairs front bedroom. Again, double glazed window overlooking the driveway to the front and the side drive as well, which we'll look at the outside later on. Very good sized room, easily double or more actually. If you wanted to have a family room, you could perhaps put a double and a single in here, or bunks and a single, whatever you needed really. So decent sized room, very well finished off, everything's fine. You'll see the on-demand heating all the way through. Immediately behind that room, on the same side of the property, is a second bedroom. This is a smaller bedroom. Again, it could be a double, but it'd be a nice size single. And we're overlooking towards the garage there, as you can see. Very, very decent sized room again. Good single or a small double. Looking out over the steps to the rear from the conservatory to the back garden again. And we come round. Immediately adjacent to this is a small, I should have put the light on, sorry chaps. A small toilet and hand basin, WC and hand basin. So sort of almost en suite, I suppose, really, to this room, but adjacent anyway. And then we move through to another bathroom with with a shower, walk-in shower, decent sized shower, very decent sized shower. I'll just come round. This is an electric shower in this particular unit here, and we're swinging around towel rail, hand basin, WC, etc. It's a decent sized room as well. And then we come through to the kitchen diner here, which is large, with a sliding French door out to the upper level of the rear garden. Again, we've got the electric on-demand heating in here. Beautiful views across the countryside, across St Mary's, looking up towards the airport, and down into the lower moors there. It really is quite striking, and I can just see the gorse beginning to come out on the roadway up to the airport, beside the road up to the airport, which is looking lovely. Swinging around, you'll see the size of this room. It really is quite significantly large. As kitchen diner, sink, etc, etc, etc. Then off here we go through to a little conservatory, which is rather nice. It's all double glazed, so keeping the heat, thoughts of keeping the heat and things in here. Again, looking over the rear of the property, we've got this is a utility room as well, but you could sit out here and just take in the views that I've just been describing up country. So that's the extent of the main part of the property, and now we'll go and have a little look around outside. Before we venture outside, I'm in the hallway of the main part of the bungalow, and I've just taken down the loft ladder, which I'm about to ascend to show you the possibilities and talk through the possibilities of what could be done to extend this property. I've just come up the loft ladder to the loft of Buccabu, and part of this has been sort of boarded out and put in as an additional room. Actually, could be an office or various things, whatever, but it could be an additional bedroom as well. But there's plenty of room downstairs to reconfigure to put proper stairway in. And this is only a small part of the loft of the bungalow that has been converted in this way. So it's carpeted through. And we come into this room with loads of eaves storage. There's a television point, electrics, etc. Lighting. And this, again, the two Velux windows here, the conservation Veluxes, and they're not known for their great stability, actually. These are fine, but I'll just show you the view very quickly through there. If you can see it, we're looking out over towards the airport side of the property, and just standing back, you can see the extent of this room. Now, unfortunately, going through, you've got this sort of almost annex outside where the loft ladder comes up, which could be made as a very good sort of entrance hall. But unfortunately, there's no lighting, I don't think, in here. But if I go through to the other part of the loft, if the camera will just pick it up, not very well. This is enormous, actually, in here, and it goes out over the kitchen. This is where all the rock wall insulation, etc., is all up here. It's all rock wool, and partially that's floored out as well. Now that could be made and extended into, well, to be honest with you, judiciously done, it can almost make a couple more bedrooms. So you almost got 3 bedrooms up here, or you could do. So the potential here is quite significant. And this is why I wanted to show you quickly through this, because it is, you know, a very strong and integral part of the building with huge potential. Again, we'll just have a quick look round. Yeah. And my gut feel is, looking at this gable end wall, if you actually put a window in there, I think you'd see Sampson, Tresco and Briar, because we're high enough up to get some fabulous views. Coming out from the conservatory, down some short steps into the rear garden, first of all we come to the garage workshop, which is quite significant. It's over 5 metres by 5 metres square. Stepping in, you've got double glazed windows overlooking the garden to one side, or both sides really. It's a substantially built property with an RSJ lifting gear there for a car engine, actually, I think. So if you were so disposed to doing your own maintenance here, that's absolutely fine. plenty of storage, garden, bins here and everything. It's, as I said, a substantial building, which again, perhaps in the future might well be something that's an extension. If you weren't using this workshop, it could well be converted, but at the moment it's just begging to be used. So we'll come out from here and have a quick look round the garden. Starting at the top level here, this rear garden is all laid to grass actually, but you know, this could be, as I said, inside this could make a fantastic area for hot tubs or even a sauna or something out here, to be honest. There's a small pathway that runs below this higher level, and just panning around to the back of the property, you've got the rear window of the annex there, and stepping back this way you've got these steps that come out from the main bungalow kitchen diner, so that sort of with the French doors open there, French door open, the extension, it's almost an extension to the property. Desperately trying to avoid my shadow because the sun is so strong today. Let's go down beside the garage and into the fruit trees area. Again, you've got what looks like apple and pears here. We'll just pan round quickly to the higher level of the hedge here. Looking around to the rear of the garage. There's outdoor lighting here. And we walk down through the fruit trees, over the grass, down to what was very much a vegetable patch actually. And you'll see the extent of the furthest element of the garden is down to that wooden fence there, with this veg area here, which has got some fantastic nasturtium in it and various other things that are coming through. It offers a really large amount of potential to this. I think it's an exciting property as we look back up at it through the and under the apple trees. Family homes, you know, you name it, you could do it here. It's just fantastic. This is Buccabu at the top of Church Road on St Mary's.